Time is a constant. It marches on second by second for everyone. Yet, our experience of time is far from uniform. Ask any child and they will tell you, summer stretches on forever. Ask an adult and they will bemoan how quickly the years fly by. Why does time seem to speed up as we get older? As children, we experience a constant influx of new information. Every moment is a new adventure, a fresh discovery waiting to be made. Whether it's the first time we see a butterfly fluttering by or the first time we taste a new flavor of ice cream, our days are filled with endless possibilities. Every day is filled with novel sights, sounds, and experiences. The world is a vast playground, and we are eager explorers, soaking in every detail. The laughter of friends, the rustling of leaves, the vibrant colors of a sunset, all these moments are etched into our minds. Our brains, working tirelessly to process this deluge of information, form vivid memories. Each new experience is like a puzzle piece fitting into the larger picture of our childhood. The excitement of learning something new, the joy of making a new friend, the wonder of discovering the world around us. These are the building blocks of our early years. These memories, densely packed, create the illusion that childhood lasted much longer than it actually did. The days seemed endless, filled with boundless energy and curiosity. We remember the little things, the smell of our favorite meal, the sound of our parents' voices, the feel of our favorite toy in our hands. Think back to a childhood summer, those long, lazy days where time seemed to stretch on forever. The sun shining brightly, the air filled with the scent of blooming flowers and freshly cut grass. We played from dawn till dusk, our imaginations running wild. Can you almost feel the warm sun on your skin, smell the freshly cut grass? Those sensory details are so vivid, so real, that they transport us back to those carefree days. The laughter of friends, the taste of a cold popsicle on a hot day, the feeling of the grass beneath our feet. These memories are like treasures, locked away in our minds. Those memories, rich in sensory detail, contribute to the feeling that time moved slower then. Each day was a new adventure, a new story waiting to be written. We lived in the moment, fully present, fully engaged with the world around us. As adults, our lives become more routine. The days blend together, filled with responsibilities and obligations. We wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat the cycle. The novelty of childhood is replaced by the familiarity of adulthood. Our brains, no longer bombarded with novelty, create fewer vivid memories. The days seem to fly by, each one indistinguishable from the next. We find ourselves wondering where the time has gone, how the years have slipped away so quickly. This leads to the feeling that time is passing more quickly. We look back on our childhood with nostalgia, longing for those days when time seemed to stand still. But perhaps, by finding moments of novelty and wonder in our adult lives, we can recapture some of that magic and slow down the passage of time once more. This phenomenon, the apparent acceleration of time with age, has captivated scientists and philosophers for centuries. The question of why time seems to speed up as we grow older is not just a casual observation, but a profound inquiry into the nature of human perception and consciousness. Researchers have delved into various aspects of this phenomenon, from psychological theories to neurological studies, trying to unravel the mystery behind our brain's timekeeping mechanisms. One prominent theory is the ratio theory of time perception. This theory suggests that our sense of time is not linear, but rather proportional to the total amount of time we have already experienced. Essentially, as we age, each year becomes a smaller fraction of our entire life, making it feel shorter in comparison to the years we experienced as children. This theory posits that our perception of time is relative to the amount of time we have already lived. For instance, when you are 10 years old, 1 year is a tenth of your life, which feels significantly longer than when you are 50, and 1 year is just a 50th of your life. This shrinking ratio is believed to be a key factor in why time seems to accelerate as we grow older. To a 5-year-old, 1 year represents a significant portion, 20% of their life. This large fraction makes each year feel substantial and long-lasting. The experiences and memories formed during this period are vivid and plentiful, contributing to the perception of a slower passage of time. To a 50-year-old, 1 year represents only 2%. This smaller fraction means that each year feels shorter and less significant in the grand scheme of their life. The routine and repetition of daily life at this age can also contribute to the sensation that time is slipping away more quickly. This difference in relative duration, the theory argues, explains why time seems to move faster for older individuals. As we accumulate more years, each new year becomes a smaller slice of our overall life experience, making it feel like time is accelerating. Additionally, the brain's processing speed and the way we form memories can change with age, further influencing our perception of time. They are simply comparing the passing year to a much larger denominator of lived experience. This comparison, combined with the brain's evolving cognitive functions, creates the illusion that time is speeding up. Understanding this phenomenon not only sheds light on the intricacies of human perception, but also encourages us to cherish each moment, regardless of our age. Another theory attributes the changing perception of time to our brain's neurochemistry. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward, also plays a role in how we perceive time. Studies have shown that elevated dopamine levels, often experienced during novel and exciting experiences, can lead to an overestimation of time. Conversely, lower dopamine levels, characteristic of routine and monotonous activities, can lead to an underestimation of time. This could explain why time seems to drag during boring lectures but flies by during engaging conversations. Our bodies are governed by biological clocks. These internal timekeepers regulate our sleep-wake cycles, hormone production, and other physiological processes. Some scientists speculate that these biological clocks may also influence our perception of time. As we age, our biological clocks may slow down. This could be due to a number of factors, including cellular aging and changes in hormone levels. If our internal clocks are ticking at a slower rate, this could lead us to perceive external time as moving faster. It's like watching a movie at a slightly faster frame rate. Everything seems to happen more quickly. Beyond biology and neurochemistry, sociological factors also contribute to our experience of time. The way we perceive time is deeply influenced by the social structures and cultural norms that surround us. From the moment we are born, we are embedded in a web of social expectations and routines that shape our daily lives. Children often live in a world dictated by external schedules. Their days are meticulously planned out, from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. School bells, meal times, and bedtime routines create a rigid structure that governs their lives. Their days are structured around school, meals, and bedtime. This regimented schedule can make time feel like it is moving slowly, as each activity is clearly defined and separated by distinct intervals. This external structure, with its clearly defined intervals, can create the illusion of time moving more slowly. The predictability of their routines provides a sense of stability and order, but it can also make the passage of time feel more pronounced. Adults, on the other hand, often have more control over their schedules. They have the autonomy to decide how to allocate their time, balancing work, family, and personal interests. However, this freedom comes with its own set of challenges. However, this increased autonomy can come at the expense of structured time. Without the clear boundaries provided by external schedules, adults may find it difficult to manage their time effectively. The lack of a fixed routine can lead to a sense of chaos and disorganization. Work deadlines, family obligations, and social commitments can blur together, making it difficult to distinguish one day from the next. The constant juggling of responsibilities can create a sense of time slipping away, as the days blend into one another without clear demarcations. This lack of clear temporal markers can contribute to the feeling that time is slipping away. The relentless pace of modern life, with its constant demands and pressures, can make it feel as though we are always racing against the clock, struggling to keep up with the passage of time. Albert Einstein famously said, "Put your hand on a hot stove for a minute and it seems like an hour. Sit with a pretty girl for an hour and it seems like a minute." That's relativity. While Einstein was referring to the physics of time dilation, his words hold true for our subjective experience of time as well. When we are engaged in enjoyable activities, time seems to fly by. Conversely, when we are bored or uncomfortable, time seems to drag on. Our emotional state, it seems, has a powerful influence on our perception of time. Understanding why time seems to speed up as we age is not just an academic exercise. It can also help us appreciate and make the most of the time we have. By actively seeking out novel experiences, we can create more vivid memories and slow down our perception of time. By practicing mindfulness, we can savor the present moment and resist the urge to rush through life. And by cultivating strong social connections, we can create lasting memories that enrich our experience of time. The human experience of time is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon. While we have made significant strides in understanding the biological, neurological, and sociological factors that influence our perception of time, many questions remain unanswered. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the brain and the universe, we may one day unlock the secrets of time itself. Until then, we can marvel at the wonder of our subjective experience of time and strive to live each moment to the fullest.